Haha, I had the mic thing in my pocket. I was wondering why the why the volume wasn't on. Talking away. But what I was saying there as I was bullcrapping along is that I'm hunting the deer posts, the feeders that put out a little bit at a time, and they are attracting bears. So we get we get the deer during the deer feeding times and slide through at night, catch some of these bear. Seem to be pretty good on the money side of things as well. Bears tend to be close to 1,000 a pop, so you got like that. And another good thing about a herd of bears, or two or three bears, is when you click one, the other ones do that goofy, stupid pose before they run off. So it's like, here, take an extra couple minutes, go ahead and get your shot off. So as always, we're going to run up to about 220. Get to walk on to about 175. Then really slow it down, hit my stand, and take out a bear or two. Hopefully we see a real nice one. Just snatch the gold up. And that was with, hell, I've only been on for 3 minutes, so we snatched the gold up within a matter of minutes. Disclaimer, when I ended last, though, I had sights on a bear, so that's kind of cheating, taking credit for that, but it'll be less than 10 or 20 minutes, and we'll have our second bear, or second set of bears, we'll say. And we're going to go ahead and put on the binoculars. I feel like they give me a better idea of what's going on as we get in here on these animals. Oh, this is the one where I hit this. Yeah, I hit the stand that was made by them. I definitely like the cam look better with the light colored shirt. I'm going to have to remember that. For whatever reason, the black just looks awful. Shut up, dear. We ain't here for you. But I will shoot one of your big buddies if he happens to step out of line. What's my money situation looking like? 62,000. That's not too bad. I can buy a couple more feeders. Really what the goal is with these feeders, I'm relatively new to the game. I haven't been putting in hours like a lot of these people have, and so what I'd like to get going on is enough feeders out there to make a... Ooh, didn't like that. Where you at? Oh, don't take off. Go back to chill. You cool, man. Go back to chill. There we go. Just so nice and chill. Alright. Good girl. I might just have to go ahead and take you out. You're too close. I'm not sure that first shot hit her, but the second one was crippling. No doubt about it. I'm going to peek over there just to see. I don't think there was anything else there. I think I caught her. Whoops, I was wrong. Oh, man, there was a whole bunch, wasn't there? All female. Hmm. What's the hunting pressure look like? Nothing too crazy. Mid pressure, it'll get wiped out real fast as I go. Take out these other spots. Silver for a female. Alright. Cool enough. Yeah. $1,100. Alright, let's move on to another spot. Which one has no pressure now? This one right here. So we're going to mark the map. Crawl down here to you. Whoops. I meant to fast travel. just pinned the reload animation. Another 800. All right, let's see. These two are most recently hit up. Let's see what the wind looks like. Nope, we ain't even messing with you. All right. So all of them have activity except for this one. So this is the one we hit up. Still 50% on the bait. Hit up our little tent here, get a head start. I need to bring my phone over. I got an app that has quick access to all the feed times, etc. But honestly, if I get these placed right on the right maps, there'll be no recharge time. They'll just go from one animal feed to the next because all these bears I'm hunting right now are all on a... Oh, it's rain. I was wondering, what the hell is that noise? All of these animals I'm hunting right now are off quote-unquote deer feeders, so... The indestructible ones, that way you don't have to worry about them getting torn down by the bear. They're a little bit more expensive. I got the free feeder that can be destructed. I was glancing over some maps trying to look, see if there's anything that didn't really have natural predators. I want to say one of the... Oh shit, I'm bullcrapping and coming up too fast. Yikes. Alright, let's go ahead and slow this down. At least the wind's not too bad. Alright, now I got a visual. But yeah, other than that, it seems like paying the few extra thousands is the way to go. And the indestructible stands will not only attract your deer, etc., they'll bring in the predators as well. I don't know anything about wolves or coyotes, but I do know bear so far. Make sure I don't scare anything off out here. Yep, I knew there'd be something out here. So every single one, we haven't had not one stand be empty. Whoops, wrong way. Alright. Yeah, we're batting 1,000. It appears from this angle I'm only seeing 2. Once I get up there, I might see another guy hiding out, but if there's 2, I'm pretty sure I'm getting you both. And then the one with the giant field and the game made stand. Ooh, what's going on here? Flea and gray fox. That shouldn't affect my bear too much. But yeah, that field had, I want to say, 4 bear runoff I didn't even see because that one slid it on me too close. Funny situation, not looking too shabby. I would have guessed it to be more. I don't know why. Every bear I'm taking down is close to 1,000. Oh, attentive. Don't like that. Go ahead and chill out, girl. There you go. Back to chill. Yeah, I wanted to look around a minute before I shoot you. Make sure I ain't missing anything. I don't want to hurry up and bust off rounds. See which one's the biggest. 17 and a 14. You're going down first, pretty girl. Yep, we got you both. Bong, bong. so this should at least be over 1,500. Yeah, 1,200 by itself. So way over 1,500. Another 1,200 by itself. So how's my money not skyrocketing? Alright. Leveled out a lot of my hunting pressure as well. Now we can go all the way back to where it started, but I think I ought to hit Leighton Lakes up real quick. Do that one there. I forget how long the hunting time for the bear is. Make sure I have on the proper rifle too, because I have a mission for this map. And there is the mission. Harvest 2 black bear. They're going to remind me I don't even have one. Get that off there. It's bad luck. They even went ahead and put the right gun on for me. Alright. Let's mark this so I don't accidentally creep in on it too far. Here's where we're trying to make it. Where am I at again? Okay, we're good. Slow that down right away. I need to quit talking soft too. I went back and watched some of my videos and I noticed I get whispering. It's just instinctual to whisper while hunting. When you're trying to creep up on something, talking a nice, loud, clear voice just doesn't sit right with the body. It's something I'm going to have to consciously think about. I caught myself over and over talking, but like it's such a low volume. Let's see if we can see anything while we're making our approach. I didn't even check to see how much feed was missing from the... That's one good thing about these type of barrels is you can tell how often it's getting attacked by, ooh, it hasn't been touched. Well, I'm going to go ahead and go to the stand and look, but I think it's a empty run on this one. Because that's okay. No biggie. I'm going to grab that phone though, here after I get up on here and view it around. Because that's going to help tremendously on sleep times and things of that nature. Alright, let's put on the good goggles instead of this gun. I'm not even sure we're going to see anything. Nope. I guess I could put on that call for a minute. But no, we're not going to dick around too long. What we're going to do is we're going to... Where'd you come from? Just grab my phone and find out the exact times. That will only take a second and will be so beneficial. So, now. And I need to run a couple other feeders too, to tell you the truth. Alright, I'll check this real fast, see if it's worth running any more bears, and I might clip this at 30 minutes, have a bear run, and then just do something different. That way separate the videos instead of running them all together, see how that works out. But anyways, task at hand. Let's just do Leighton Lakes. We don't need to do anything fancy. Black bear. Ooh, and I am right, they can go to great ones is what it looked like there. I might have read that wrong. Let me go back and check that again. But I think yeah. Yeah, black bear has a class of becoming great ones. That's awesome. Alright, feed time is 20 to 4. I thought that's what it was, but I wasn't sure. While we're here, let's peep out the whitetail, because that's what we're getting ready to do next. Unless we do that money run. Money run might be the way to go. Yeah, they go exactly right after 4 to 8. Then they drink, they nap, then they eat again for an evening meal. All right, we're going to try that other map and see if they're dumb enough to come back. If not, if we have a couple dry spots, then we'll readjust what our mission at hand is, and we'll go do a crocodile run for some money, and then we'll set up some more feeders and get right back to this hustle. I thought I had, oh no, never mind, I just spawned in here. Which is the one I need to go to? It's up here. Yeah, I'll load some more feeders in some more ideal places, and we'll get an even bigger feeder grind going on. Because right now, definitely successful with the locations, with the activity all around. All right, wind's not too bad. We'll run it in there to close to 200 meters, and then we'll put the slow motion on them. Might as well put the gun in hand. Don't even run around with the phone. The wind isn't ideal. I will say that. I also heard somebody mention in a video, which I don't know how true it is, I haven't tested it, that if, like right now, since I've ran all these spots in a short time period and successfully harvested from all of them, I can go to the main menu and come back, and it'll negate some of the spook, that the animals have. Getting close to slow motion. Little rabbit super spook taking off. I forget which one I'm pulling up on. I was bragging earlier. I think it's the one where I come out to the right of the clearing. It's just hard to tell at nighttime. I believe once I get right up here, there'll be a little clearing right over here. And there it is. It pops up right as I say it. Honestly, I'm not going to lie. I thought it was a little different. I thought that was the clearing I went through, and I went and pad down to the left. But once again, coming in pure darkness. Till I get about 50 meters away and just crawl. It's so much safer, and I don't even really move much slower. The likelihood of spooking something in the fully prone position is highly unlikely, unless the wind is just headed directly at them. Then yeah, there's nothing you're going to be able to do. I haven't used the call in forever. I'm really thinking about eliminating that from my loadout, and that gave me a lot, pretty decent chunk of space. Another weapon, some scent blockers, which at the 150 or so mark that I usually have them set up around, even when wind isn't most favorable, I still haven't had too much of an issue out of it. That one run where the wind was a little unfavorable, that deer was out of place too. It was way closer to the stand than where they were supposed, where the rest of them were. It was out wandering by itself. We're about to find out. Can we do a double run in one night? Are they dumb enough to come back and get shot up again? We will soon see. And if I had, I mean, hell, I'm only running what, four spots. If I had the 8 set up on 2 different maps, that's some serious grinding right there. I'm gonna set up the newest snow map next, just because you gotta assume they pump the best stuff on their newest DLCs. I might be incorrect on that, but people making videos, bragging, showing off, you gotta assume they're pumping that on their new stuff. Come on, let me get up in this stand without being smelled. Come on. I see the food things are so close to me. Please don't be spooked. Please don't be spooked. Alright, they're way down here. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah. I seen these carcasses, and I was like, oh man, I hope they aren't feeding off any of these carcasses, because that's way too close. I'm going to glance around with this binoculars, which doesn't seem to be much better than the rifle one, does it? Nope. Alright, so we're at least going to get this big guy, and hopefully girl next to him, and potentially a 3-piece. They're all within the 150, so it shouldn't be. We're gonna resave our breath there. I didn't like that approach. Oh, you got lucky. I'm just wasting bullets now. Got a 2-piece though. I'm pretty sure I didn't keep an eye on it. I'm pretty sure the first fell really quickly, and I'm thinking the second didn't go too far off. Hunting deer. Half their food looks like looks like the downed carcass. Yeah, there's one. The male, I believe, should have been the one that fell the quickest. Alright, that one's the male. Let's see if 2 of them pop up. See, that should be the... I don't think that's the one. I think that's the one I was looking at last. Let's just see if we can find some blood. And we did. We did find the blood. Yeah, so far so good. 2 times at one stand. Let's see if some of the other stands allow us to feed off of them twice in a night. Got the big bad buddy giving us a warning call. You better stay back. Yeah, you better keep it moving, bear guy. You don't want none. I got predator vision. Ooh, only 697. Alright. So, which one has the least amount of pressure? I think it's this one. And let the hunt continue. rabbit. All right. So we got 600 meters to run in on, or 500 meters to run in on. Close to 500 meters to run in on. Wind perfect. We get a couple bear at the end of this hunt. The wind is perfect. What in the hell is that? What? Anyway, back to what we was doing. I'm gonna check this message real quick while we're just running a straight Liz on. Somebody shared a Harry Mack clip with me. If you're unaware of Harry Mack, he's an extremely good freestyler. Give me 3 words, random complicated words, and I'm gonna create a rap using those words, and then does some magic. Looks kind of like a white dude, probably in his early 40s. Sorry, Harry, just being real. Like you're ever gonna see this. Like Harry Mack's a big Hunter Caller of the Wild fan and watches minuscule, teeny tiny channels that get like 20 views on a good video. Tap in like, man, I can't believe you said I look like that. Like, no, bruh. Why am I having this conversation with myself right now? All right. I thought I heard something. In real life, being out here in these woods, hearing little noises and like crazy calls of raccoons and things, it would actually be quite intense. Whoops, slow it down. We're coming up on the 200. Hopefully the stand shows up around this area real soon, too. There it is. But yeah, creeping through these woods, hunting bear none the least. Hearing them, knowing they're right there. Fuck, that fall, your light break. Now you're in pitch dark, bears running around you. I should probably go ahead and put it in low rider mode. I can even move faster. I make less noise and less visuals. It's almost dumb not to do it. There I go. I catch myself whispering. Speak up, son. Well, that taking a pause on this and going doing something else is went out the window because the bear hunt's still going long and strong. I should have made tally marks on how many I took down because it's quite impressive. I know I've at least got 2 at every single one, 3 at some, and there was one time I hit 1 because that was all that was there. And not counting the Leighton Lake failure of nothing being there, which is fine, but I'm not including that. Just the Mississippi round, boy. Where is Leighton Lakes? I know it's it seems to be a West Coast region type thing, but is it fictional? Shouldn't be. The majority of the other places are real spots. Is there a real Leighton Lakes? Or are they just real regions with fictionalized areas, kind of like San Andreas or Vice City, so to speak? Anyways, might as well kick it to the gun in case something funny happens on the ride here, because we almost there. Here we are. See, I got way whispery there, just pulling up. I can't help it. I don't know. All right, 17, 19. Is that all we got out here? Yeah. All right, we'll take care of both of you, more than likely, at least getting the one. All right, let's dial you in. I don't want to double shot you to mess up your trophy, but I will if I have to. Come on, drop, man. I shouldn't go much farther even if I shot you in the paw. Alright, let's go collect. Should have a two-piece. Snatch and grab this guy, and then we'll mark the map. Although I believe I can see right where he's running. I don't think I have to mark the map. I think it's just already blue lit for me. Yep, blood splattered. That's him. That's him. No need to mark a Z map. We'll be there momentarily. Looks like I hit him again, maybe even better. No organs, but still, we didn't put the two tap on you. Let's see what you got. Two. Yeah, you got two low rates equals a medium rate. That's math, baby. It shouldn't be long at all. I'd say he's dropped out shortly ahead. Yep. Would have been a little bit better of a score if I didn't have to double tap him, but that's all right. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, man. Let's check and see what the wind's looking like. It's going east to west. I kind of want to head south, I guess. So let's do this one over here. I think this is the one. Yeah, this is the one that had a bunch of them, but I ran off a little early accidentally. So this one should be a good one. Man, my mustache is driving me crazy. Yeah, next time I do a bear run, And I start at the beginning. I'm going to have to see how many which I'll put up a few more stands too of it. See how many I can get from one beginning of the end bear run, because I'm thinking it's quite a few. Oh yeah, and I ain't peeked. Shoot, we might not even have to do a money run. We might just have to go set up the other stands. This bear run is proving to be quite lucrative. The old Magnolia down here in Mississippi. Get out here, Tucky. I ain't got time for you. Getting rid of these pesky bears. I don't want to forget, this is the one I come into on the stand. You understand me? Get just a little bit closer on the stand and do the low crawl. Low crawl sails right on in there to several kills, I do say. Let's get on up here and pop it on down. That might have been a little bit premature. But see, it doesn't seem to go much faster when you're on your full feet. And then see, you're nowhere near when you do the crawl. So the crawl seems to be so much more effective. I do declare. From here we gonna crawl it on out. Get ticks all over me. Oh, a little smoke in the eye. Alright, come on, bear. So far, for those new to the room, we have been destroying 100% success rate at every single stand. Is this going to be any different? It is not. Well, there are several bears out here. Is that two of the exact same size? They twins. Twins bears. Come on, give me a view at this back guy. Alright, he's a she's a. I just want to make sure before we go find any sorts of rounds, we know what our surroundings is. Alright, but we know. We got bang and boom. Puts the gun on. Ooh, I'm glad I didn't shoot. He moved exactly as I was getting ready to pull the trigger. Whoa, I must have been holding my breath the whole time as that gun went all over the place. Good thing we're not in a rush. They're just chilling, having their McDonald's. So. Alright, let's try this again. I know I'm wasting shots. Not to say I wasn't in the first. There should be one out by the stand. I think I got this guy too. We'll check as we rock and roll that way. Hit the feeder, then we go check on your boy. I wish it'd light up on my... There it is. Your wish granted. And I take for granted that I always landed the first shot. I never keep an eye on the first guy to make sure he drops. Usually, if they're not moving or doing anything, the first clear shot's usually decent enough to drop them relatively close to where they got hit. I have to clean out this. Alright, let's see what the blood trail looks like. I think I've seen an individual. Yep. Did I hit it again? That one's a no. Somewhere up around here. Did I nail her again? Nope. Better get out of here, girl. You'll end up with your friends. Which, man, I don't know what this blood trails. Or did this thing even die? We'll hunt it for a minute, because nighttime hunting doesn't seem to be an issue. Well, I'm surrounded by the old bears, though. Yeah, we got it down to 50. It's a good chance he died. He died. She died. They died. I think this was 2 males, wasn't it? I'm not sure, but I got a shot on the second one, to be honest with you. I think I took the one male out, and then I just shot whatever was convenient. I believe I aimed for the second male, but I'm not 100% sure on that. But I could easily solve it by just tapping these footprints. It'll tell me if I'm following a male or a female. A male. I did. Only makes sense. I usually try to, I mean, who wouldn't? Why wouldn't you go strategically? Trying to level up. I'm trying to get as most money as possible. That's why I hated taking the multiple shots. This guy's probably going to be a no trophy at all. I done shot him everywhere. I don't know why I let that spook me. I wanted to investigate my shot, but instead... I'm just wasting bullets. And they ain't cheap, man. Alright. Yeah, it's crazy. So, like, I don't even have to keep track of the order neither, because usually, right as I do 3, the 4th has 0 to very little pressure. It, like, works out perfectly. And the pressure on these is very minuscule. I mean, that's from killing 2. Low pressure. You believe me, I ain't gotta prove it, right? So this runs till 4 a.m.? Okay, we're almost right there. I wonder what game time it was when I started. And I definitely should have kept track of how many I got killed. All in all, for sure, a successful hunt. And I want to get set up multiple maps. Some I'm going to wipe out the white deer population, male and female, and others I'm going to do like they suggest and just only kill. I'll be very selective about my shot choices and see how it pans out. Oh crap, gotta go low. Feel like I've said over and over in my videos and my hunts that I believe what these people are saying. I just believe they have so many kills already that it doesn't really apply to my maps. I just have to get kills in general. So that's why I'm going to run the test run, see what happens. Close enough to drop it. I was going to say that don't even look like a bear. We got coyotes in here. It'd almost be cooler to sneak up on the coyote. Get on in here and then screw it. We'll at least get the bear. I ain't going to worry about the coyote, but if we can. I tried to find information on that last night, I believe, like what feeders you should put up because I have a coyote mission. But because they're so relatively new, I didn't have any reason, no feedback. And I'm talking just YouTube. I didn't check Reddit or any specifics, like fan site dedicated to Call of the Wild. So I'm sure there's info out there. I just, from a lazy YouTube, I didn't see anything at the time. There I go again, whispering as I make this approach. I know coyotes have good hearing. I don't want them to hear me coming in as I bull crap with you guys. I do feel like I'm getting better. I'm going to go back and watch the video, though. I know I've caught myself whispering a couple times, but I think I was quick to catch myself. And I will get better and better at it. Come on, coyote, still be there. Whoa, crap, why is it blind to me? Is it daylight? What the hell's going on? What, there's no bears, no nothing? Why isn't the other one working? That's crazy. Now that I know where it's at, let's try it. Jeez, oh Pete, that's rough. There's a coyote. He's a 5 medium. I don't think I have a gun for him. Dang it. I didn't even read to see what that was. 4, yeah, this'll work. Sit still, I'm gonna lose my... There we go, gotcha. Whew. Mark this sucker so I can get a shot off on him. I'm not even gonna waste it. That was horrible display there, gentlemen. But at least I did claim this Was it a coyote or a fox? I'm not for sure. I forget. It had the look of a fox. Oh shoot, it'd be easier to find if I got the old lenses on, huh? Alright, well let's just find small feet print and we'll do it like that. If it didn't look so much like this. Looks just like the carcasses. Phew. It says the bullets was too big. Oh, it's a class 2 animal. I was looking at difficulty. Dum dum dum. Still got 1100 for it though, so it was worth it. Alright, looks like this one's next online as far as hunting pressure shows. So we're just going from one to the other to the other. I believe 4 a.m.'s rapidly approaching though. Not real-time game time. And I believe that is when the deer start rolling back in and it's the end of bear. I want to check real quick. Mississippi map. Yeah, it's after 4. So let's check whitetail. Yep, whitetail start eating at 4. But I think there's an overlap. And I would say the bear probably run that overlap, but we're about to find out. Actually, at an hour long, this would be a good place to pause, and it'd be perfect titled, an hour long, and then we'll go right back into deer hours. So I think that's what we're going to do. If you happen to watch this video, always appreciate it. Got the most views I've ever had on my last video. I believe it's because of early feeder video content. The volume was really crappy. I didn't know it was going to be my best video. But we're going to continue to grind. Come along with me. Hang out high in the woods. Relax. See you soon.